This is 26 EcoOil won the Salle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below Recreational League. And it's presented to you by Smart Sports, Puso Pilipinas, and of course, EcoOil. This is a battle between eCoop, wearing the all-green uniforms, versus Rain, wearing the white tops with the black shorts. Once again, my name is Yago Paz, bringing you the action from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 2. First shot of the ball game, an air ball for Keith Chan, part of the starting lineup together with Jared Flores, Eman Shornak, Albert Bordeos, and Kyle Lamela. Rebound secured by Jared Flores for Rain, and now here comes the attack. Lamela, the floater, no good, but there's a foul on the play. eCoop starting off with two De La Fuentes, Noe De La Fuente and Alejandro De La Fuente, together with Mark Mabutol. That's Eliazar Tan and Christian Vermudo. Two on the way here for Lamela. Makes both for the first two of the ball game. Here comes Eliazar Tan. Now in the hands of Alejandro De La Fuente. There's a foul before the shot against Jared Flores. Or check that. That was a reach by Kyle Lamela. Off the inbound, a miss by Christian Vermudo. Long rebound by Alejandro De La Fuente. Loose ball won here by Mark Mabutol. And will go the way of Rain. Lamela calling for the play here. Gives it up to Bordeos. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The kick out to Lamela. Extra pass. Shornak, corner three. Yes, sir. 5-0 start for Rain over eCoop to start this 39 and below recreational matchup. Alejandro De La Fuente making his move here against Shornak. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're trying to move the ball around for a good opportunity. Tan, the floater. The ball dead at the back of the rim, but a great recovery from Alejandro De La Fuente for the score. Finally, eCoop breaks the ice on their end. Bordeos the spin. Trying to make his move. Fades, fires, knocks it in. Around 12 feet out from the basket. 7-2 in favor of Rain to start this fifth game here on opening day. 10 on the shot clock now. Alejandro De La Fuente trying to find an opening. 1 second on the shot clock. At the buzzer, it's short. Courtesy of Eliazar Tan. Second lease on life here for eCoop. Alejandro De La Fuente for three. Swishes it in. 7-5 in favor of Rain. Currently with a 2-point advantage. They swing it. Shornak. Baseline drive. A foul first by Alejandro De La Fuente to start off this possession for Rain. Baseline inbound to Chan. Enough time on their shot clock. Chan misses from close range. Mark Mabutol with the rebound. Now Alejandro De La Fuente. Now to Noe De La Fuente. Ooh. Great recovery there, and was able to fish for that Kyle Lamela foul. Baseline inbound. They kick it to Alejandro De La Fuente, who airballs that shot. Great recovery for Mark Mabutol. Third time is the charm for eCoop in this possession. 7-all. A tied ball game. Shornak couldn't recover that basketball and lost real estate at the baseline. Ooh, that's a miscue right there for Mark Mabutol. Actually, it was between Mark Mabutol and I believe that was Eliazar Tan. Shornak, well short on that jumper. Deadlocked at 7 apiece, halfway through the first quarter. He sent it over to Noe De La Fuente. Great tap there, or great stop rather, for Kyle Lamela. We have a couple of swaps here. Garrett Flores and Keith Chen checking out of the ball game. Here's a drive to the basket and a miss by Albert Bordeos. Going downhill here is Alejandro De La Fuente, getting the hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way. Blocking foul against Rain. So that last foul called against Joseph Escalante. Fresh entry into the ball game. Halfway through the first period of action, and De La Fuente hits that free throw K-style off the window. 4:20 remaining in the first period. They swing it to Bordeos. Oh, and that kick out pass to Lamela picked away. Corner 3. Russell is missing. He will stay with EcoOil. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Less than 4 minutes remaining in our opening frame. Alejandro De La Fuente in and out on the corner 3. Bordeos with the rebound, and now Rain on the attack. Kyle Lamela lost the basketball. Carol Barbadillo also dispossessed there, this time by Albert Bordeos. Bordeos stop and pop inside the free throw line, missing it. Long rebound, Lorenzo Holiero. But turns the ball over, recovered by Eman Shornak. Bordeos makes his move, gives it to the corner. Shornak, 3. Hits the heel of the rim. Long rebound goes to Lamela. Shot clock down to 12 now. Lamela asking for the screen. Swings it. Escalante. Rainbow 3 off the glass. The bank is open on a Sunday. We are tied at 10 all. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Barbadillo sends it over to Alejandro De La Fuente. They go down low. Oh, a sorry miss for Mark Mabutol. On the counterattack, Kyle Lamela against 2 white shirts. Gets dispossessed. Stolen away by Carol Barbadillo. Barbadillo makes his move. Floater. And whiffs nothing but air. Lamela. 17 on the shot clock. Early shot clock action right there. Courtesy of Kyle Lamela. 2-point lead for Rain. 12-10. Barbadillo wisely slow things down to Vermudo. Elbow 3. Short. Lamela with the long rebound. Lamela against 3 white shirts. Lamela. See you later. 14-10 is our count. Rain in full control of this match so far. Alejandro De La Fuente begs to differ. Gets fouled on the way up. And we'll take 2 from the line. That's Alejandro De La Fuente at the free throw line. 8 points, 4 rebounds. Make that 9 now. 9 of the 11 points of EcoOil. The other 2 points from Mark Mabutol. And we got a ceasefire on the floor with 1 minute and 52 left in the first quarter. Rain 14, EcoOil 12. We'll be right back. Action continues in the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below Recreational Division. Presented to you by Smart Sports. Shornak coming off that timeout with a sweeping hook shot to no avail. Now here comes EcoOp on the counter attack. That's Lorenzo Joliero making his first appearance of the season. Gian Racelis lost control of the basketball. A minute and 22 remaining here in the first frame. Very earlier on in this matchup. Now here's the attack from Keith Chan, who re-entered the ball game, and now look at that speed from Carl Barbadillo. And what a finish right there to tie this ball game up at 14. Under a minute remaining in our first period. Baseline jumper. No good for Eman Shornak. Rack attack there by Carol Barbadillo. Referee say, or should we say that was Gian Umipig rather. Referee say it was off his leg. 2-for-1 opportunity here for Rain. What an attack! And the continuation play for Albert Bordeos. Albert Bordeos will head to the line for another pair of freebies. 29.2 seconds reads the clock. Or 22 seconds remaining. Baseline drive. The floater, no good for Gian Racelis. Third try, and that is good for Carol Barbadillo down low. Shot clock is off with 7 seconds remaining. Here comes Bordeos to Shornak. 3-ball from the elbow. No dice. 1 second left. And that's how we will end the first quarter of action. Back at square one, tied at 16 between EcoOp and Rain. Don't go anywhere. We got second quarter of action here in the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. 39 and below recreational, presented by Smart Sports. The 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below recreational division. Scope presented by EcoOil, Smart Sports, and Puso Pilipinas. Also sponsored by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. And Rain takes over the lead, courtesy of that fast break layup by Albert Bordeos. 18-16. Fortunately, Lorenzo Joliero could not answer back with a three. There's a foul called. And it's called against Carol Barbadillo of EcoOp. Once again, my name is Tiago Del Paz, bringing you the action from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 2. Bordeos with the leather, 5 to shoot. Bordeos short on the 3-point attempt. Long rebound goes to Jared Flores. Now in the hands of Kyle Lamela. Enough time on the shot clock here. They go for the cross-court pass to Keith Chan. Chan inside the paint. Tries to go for a shot, but well defended by EcoOp. 1 on the 24. Great recovery by Carl Barbadillo. Barbadillo tries to go behind the back, but a little too fancy on that play. And Lamela recovers enough time And Gian Umipig gets called for the foul. Albert Bordeas now. Going downhill. Bordeas against multiple defenders there. Chance. Catch and shoot missed. Recovers his own miss. Drives closer. And gets the bucket off the window. And Rain now leading by 4 points, 20-16. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the second period. Racelis misses that lefty jumper from inside the keyhole. Kyle Lamela. What a change of speed and direction. And Kyle Lamela gets the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way for Rain. 22-16 is our count here in the second quarter of action. Bonus foul shot rattles in for Lamela. Barbadillo sends it over to Alejandro De La Fuente. Short arms to three. Rebound tapped to the hands of Jared Flores. Morales now to Chan. Drive to the basket. Inside hand finish. And yes sirree. Rain on top. As we send over to this timeout with Rain leading EcoOil 25-16. We'll be right back. Action continues from courtside here at Gameville Ballpark, court number 2. Game number 5 here on opening day. Still in the 39 and below recreational division. Rain on top by 9. Make that 11 courtesy of Kyle Lamela. What a drive to the basket. Making this an 11-point lead. But make that back to 9 after that runner by Lorenzo Holiero off the window. 27-18. EcoOil should show a bit of urgency here, especially that Rain quietly turning up the Jets, but could have been a 7-point ball game had Carol Barbadillo made that transition basket. Bordeas rises for 3, hits the heel of the rim. Long rebound, Lorenzo Holiero. 6 minutes left here in the second. Here comes Gian Umipig. Sends it over to Alejandro De La Fuente. Nice find down low, but Gian Racelis blows that layup. Bordeas tried to thread the needle going the way of Keith Chan, but anticipated by the EcoOil defense. Five minutes and 23 remaining here in the second period. Nice find down low to Brian Morales. Misses that close range shot. Barbadillo. Wow! He sends Kyle Lamela on skates and scores down low. Bordeas sends it out. Lamela. Now to Bordeas. Shot clock reads 7. Baseline J. No good. Oh, and great recovery by Morales, but was rejected by a swarm of EcoOp defenders. And Barbadillo races and misses. But what a recovery by Lorenzo Holiero. So Rain, by the way, runners-up last year in I believe this was Division 6 or Division 7 against the Kalimlims, a 2-point loss. So this year, Rain trying to, make a better stock of themselves this time around. So far, so good for them. Up by 5 points at the moment against EcoOp. Two free throws on the way for Kyle Lamela. Okay, so after doing a quick research, Rain finished runner-up to the Kalimlims in Division 7 of the 39 and below recreational in Season 25 of your One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. Tan rises for three, short. Long rebound goes to Eman Shornak. So you're down to the final 3 minutes and 36 of the second quarter, and the rack attack badly missed by Shornak. Oh, and what a cut there by Alejandro De La Fuente. We saw that Lorenzo Holiero had his mind on giving it to De La Fuente on the open court. 3 and 12 remaining. Lamela. Oh, trying to thread through that defense, and Lamela down on the ground right now. A bit shaken and stirred, just like a James Bond martini. We hope it's nothing serious for Lamela. So far playing well for Rain in this one. So if we're going to look so far at the numbers. Lamela 13.6 rebounds and 2 assists. But looks like he's getting some medical attention. So a mandatory swap. It seems like Lamela has some blood flowing out the side of his face. We hope it's nothing serious for Kyle Lamela on his drive to the basket earlier. 3 minutes and 5 remaining here in the second period. It's a 7-point ball game in favor of Rain. Action resumes, and if you're just joining us, Kyle Lamela had to receive some medical attention after a scary fall earlier, a few moments ago. But now play resumes here with Albert Bordeos. Drives to the basket. Corner 3 for Santos as the shot clock expired for Rain. Runners up in Division 7 of your 39 and below recreational division here in the 25th season. Now the putback, that's a miss by Eliazar Tan, and he will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Tan didn't make the first of 2 free throws. 2 minutes and 34 left in the first quarter, or first half rather. 0 for 2, and he gets his own miss. Rain defense caught napping on that one. 2 tries, but EcoOil did not take advantage. Here's the downhill attack. Double pump shot by Keith Chan. Two shots on the way here. First of 2 short for Keith Reggie Shan. One for 2 from the line. Now we're down to the last 2 minutes of the first half. Tan sends it over to Alejandro de la Fuente and gets the lucky bounce. And EcoOil down 6 at the moment. Minute and 45 left. Here's the downhill attack. They go to the corner. 3 on the way. In and out for Eman Chornak. Long rebound goes back to Rain. Chan gets fouled. Correction. Reggie Chan got called for steps. Shuffled his feet like a deck of cards and caught by our officials. Straightaway 3. Missed by Eleazar Tan. Offensive rebound, but missed by Alejandro de la Fuente. Second try, Mark Mabutol with a continuation play on the way. So Mabutol will get the bonus opportunity right here. Mabutol misses the bonus. Rebound hauled down by Albert Bordeos. Under a minute remaining here in quarter number 2. 16 to shoot. Bordeos knocks in the jumper from inside the paint. 2 for 1 now for EcoOil if they decide to go early. Eleazar Tan sends it over to Alejandro de la Fuente for 3. Offline. And goes out of bounds. Half a minute left. 6 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Bordeos. Screen here by Morales. Bordeos goes downhill. Drive and kick. And another traveling violation on that negative step. It's a traveling violation called against Joseph Escalante. Last shot time for EcoOil. Tan from the parking lot. No good. Alejandro de la Fuente at the buzzer. In and out. That's how we end the first 2 quarters of action at the intermission. Rain 32, EcoOil 26. Here in the 26th EcoOil Salle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below Recreational Division, presented by Smart Sports. This is the 26th EcoOil won the Salle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below recreational. It's presented to you by EcoOil, Smart Sports, and Puso Pilipinas. The league is also sponsored by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Also, the league is organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Once again, my name is Diego De La Paz, bringing you the action from courtside. And a quick look at our halftime stats, by the way, shows that EcoOp shooting 25% from the field. Rain shooting slightly better at 32.4%. Both teams shooting fairly, mostly in the paint at 20 points apiece. But as we saw, that EcoOp better in terms of second chance points, 13-5. But points off turnovers in favor of Rain. Those 10 points coming off 11 EcoOp turnovers, while the EcoOp bench outscoring Rain 10-3. Our leading scorers so far for both sides. For EcoOp, that's Alejandro De La Fuente with 12, Carol Barbadilla with a quiet 6 points, and Mark Mabutol and Lorenzo Holiero with 4 points apiece. While for Rain, no surprise, Kyle Lamela, before going down with that scary fall earlier, 13 points. And then Albert Bordeaux with 8 and 5 points for Keith Chan. We are well underway here in the second half. And it's a 4-0 start for EcoOp before that three-pointer that broke the dry spell for Rain. Alejandro De La Fuente tried to answer back with a three of his own, no good. Lance Hernandez gets an offensive rebound. Now in the hands here of Gian Umipig against Lamela, who returned after getting the medical treatment earlier. Lamela, forward pass, a little too strong for Keith Chan, but he recovers in time. Keith Chan on the 2-on-2. Chan misses that fadeaway jumper. Rebound, Mark Mabutol. Gian Umipig. Mabutol gave it up to Alejandro De La Fuente. Shot clock down to 10. Broken play here for EcoOp. They need to put up a shot and quick. They go to the corner. That's Noe De La Fuente hitting the triple. And it's down to a 2-point ball game. Near steal there, but great recovery from Albert Bordeaux. Bordeaux from close range against 3 defenders to no avail. Chance for EcoOp to either tie or gain the lead, and there's a traveling violation on Noe De La Fuente. Albert Bordeaux surveying the floor. 16 on the shot clock. Corner 3, Shornak misses. Long rebound, goes to Umipig. Now they go to Gian Racelis. Umipig goes downhill. Umipig, double pump shot. High off the window, but no good. And Racelis with the recovery. And we are tied at 35. 6 minutes and 30 remaining in the third quarter. Lamela, 12 on the shot clock. Screen set, but rejected. Racelis. Oh, that's Kyle Lamela. Gets fouled. And looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. Or should we say, it looks like he's favoring that left leg after that last play. And by the way, coming up next in game number 6 here in court number 2. So our upcoming game here will be the battle between Thunders of Manila versus Chicken Chingu. Here in our 4th game in the 39 and below recreational division. That's coming up next here in the 26th EcoOil won the Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports. Mark Mabutol, the jumper from the foul line. Bordeos rises for three, knocks it in, and that will give Reign back the lead, 38-37. Low scoring affair, but not lacking in excitement so far. Rosales dumps the ball down low but throws it away. In comes Lorenzo Joliero replacing Noe de la Fuente. Eman Chornak. Emergency pass to Albert Bordeos. Shot clock at 15. Flores trying to set the screen. That's an air ball from Albert Bordeos. Mark Mabutol on the fast break finish. Great body control right there to give EcoOp back the lead. Corner three on the way. In and out for Eman Chornak. And EcoOp could extend their advantage with a basket here. Gian Umipig threads the needle. They go to Mabutol. Shot clock down to 10. 3. An air ball. Christian Vermudo badly missing on that last attempt. Eliazar Tan together with Carol Barbadillo back in the fold for EcoOp. Pressure defense now applied. Man to man by EcoOp, slowing down the Reign offense, and we got a foul called against Eliazar Tan. Four and 32 left. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Reign. Another screen here set by Jared Flores. 3 on the shot clock. They need to put up a shot here. Bordeaux straight away. Barely hit iron. Lorenzo Joliero. And it will go the way of Reign. A miscue there by EcoOp. .14 on the shot clock. Flores, quick floater. Barely drew anything but the net. All day to shoot. Eliazar Tan. Yes, sirree! And it's bingo time for EcoOp. 4-point advantage, 42-38. Bordeos sizing up that Eliazar Tan defense. Bordeos. Traveling violation called. Shuffled his feet like a deck of cards. And turns the ball over. Barbadillo. A speedster but misses on that driving play, and Mark Mabutol gets fouled on the way up on the offensive rebound. We got another break on the floor with 3:14 left in the third. EcoOp 42, Reign 38. Two free throws on the way here for Mark Mabutol at the free throw line. Manages a split. And Reign They need to put up shots in a hurry here, and he turned the ball over. Barbadillo, what an eye-in-the-sky find for Eleazar Tan. Down to the last 3 minutes of the third. .14 seconds on the shot clock for Rain, and they knock down a triple. Just what the doctor ordered to make this a 3-point ball game. Barbadillo answers right back. Bing! Bang! Boom! 7-point advantage for eCoop. Bordeos slaloming through the defense. Shornak, awkward looking three, missed. Flores gets hammered from behind. Foul called against Eleazar Tan. Flores heading to the line for two charities, with 2 and 12 remaining here in the third period. First of two, no good for Flores. Flores missing both. Defensive rebound, caromed by Gian Roselis. Barbadillo drops it down low. Oh, what a rejection by Albert Bordeos. eCoop goes on a recycle. Shot clock down to 10. Barbadillo fades, fires from deep. But that one flat and out of bounds. A minute and 50 remaining here in the third quarter. Once again, coming up next, still in the 39 and below recreational division, it's Thunders of Manila versus Chicken Chingu here in our next game. That'll be coming up immediately after this one. Shornak. Oh, another case, classic case of forgetting to dribble before putting your first step after getting that basketball. Easy traveling violation call by our officials. A minute and 30 remaining in period number 3. Alejandro de la Fuente also called for steps. It's become a pandemic in basketball. For sure, there hasn't been a game that I've called where nobody has committed that traveling violation. Bordeos gets the Jared Flores screen. 7 to shoot. 3 on the way. Offline for Keith Chan. Offensive rebound and putback missed by Jared Flores. But Kyle Lamela quietly getting the 2 on the board. 5-point ball game. And nice find down low for Alejandro de la Fuente to make this a 7-point ball game. Half a minute to go here in the third period. And Lamela was able to fish for that foul against Gian Umipig. eCoop only with their third team foul of the quarter. 3 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Bordeos missing the 3 on the second try. Flores with a slight nudge on that shot attempt. 7 seconds left. They go to Alejandro de la Fuente, who blows that layup. 3 seconds left. De la Fuente one more time. Third time is a charm as the buzzer sounds on the third period. And eCoop taking control of this match in the third period. 52-43 against Rain. Don't go away. We got the final quarter of play of this battle up next. 26th EcoOil, One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, is co-presented to you by EcoOil, Smart Sports, and Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. We're down to the final 10 minutes of action between these two squads, and it was a 26-11 third quarter rally by eCoop that pushed them forward against Rain. And now they have this 9-point advantage, 52-43. This is Diego de la Paz bringing you the action from courtside. For one more time on opening day. Bordeos missing those free throws. All important right now for Rain, as currently they are behind the 8 ball in rhythm 3, but left short by Lorenzo Joliero. Kyle Lamela slaloming through the defense. Floater, no good. Lamela, nice touch pass on the offensive rebound, finding Keith Chan down low for the deuce. A minute down here in the fourth and final quarter. Barbadillo makes an extra pass and nice find to Noe De La Fuente, who misses that straightaway jumper from inside the paint. They go down low. Racelis for the score. And eCoop taking control of this one. Santos airballs it, but what a recovery from Brian Morales. 54-47. 8:26 left in the final frame. Barbadillo swings it. Great find down low to Racelis. Misses that gimme. Second try. Gets fouled. Will take 2 from the line. Quiet but solid output here for Gian Racelis. 4.6 rebounds and an assist. But misses the front end of 2 free throws. Eight minutes and 14 left in the final period. Splits his charities to make it 5 points for him today. eCoop 55, Rain 47. Lamela trying to get away from his defender in Eliazar Tan. 8 minutes left. 3. Just won't go in for Lamela. He gets his own long rebound. Swinging it to Bordeos. Going through the rack from left to right, but misses from point blank. Joliero in transition. Great find from Carol Barbadillo. Now Bordeos trying to answer back, and he's rejected up top. Referees say though that Gian Racelis had more arm than basketball. No easy twos here for Albert Bordeos. So Racelis tried to deny his entry. Bordeos short on the first of 2 free throws. Less than 7.5 remaining in this one. Rain down 9. Barbadillo. Racelis. Touch pass. Kick out. Tan. 3. Rattles in. Bingo time for eCoop. 12-point ball game. 60-48. 15 on the shot clock. Rain trying to get back in this one, and Jared Flores could not tow them. Barbadillo slowing things down. Tan. Back to back? No. Jared Flores. Now Lamela. 17 on the shot clock. Lamela Kicks it out to Chan. Driving through the basket. Lost the handle on that Wilson leather. And Noe De La Fuente gets the rebound. Barbadillo. 1-on-1. Barbadillo with the inside hand finish. And Rain has seen enough. They will call for time with 6:21 left in the fourth quarter. Down big, 62-48. Co-op in firm control here in the second half against Rain, 62-48. Lamela from all the way in LaSalle Green Hills knocks that triple in. 11-point ball game. Still in favor of eCoop, 62-51. And Lamela nearly got that steal. Noe De La Fuente all day to shoot, but left it short. But what a great rebound from Lorenzo Holiero for that putback. And a 13-point advantage for eCoop. Bordeos in transition, challenging Racelis. And Racelis taps it out of bounds. On the shot clock. Corner 3 off the inbound. 2 bounces and it won't go in. And Flores gets the steal. Flores rejected by Racelis, and he has been a pest on defense. Barbadillo finds Noe De La Fuente. His shot goes in and out. Bordeos stop and pop inside the paint again. It's been a mighty struggle here for Rain in the second half. Possibly a mix of fatigue as well as eCoop seeing their shots fall down just like that from Racelis. Lamela stepping through, gets contact and will go to the line for 2. I mean, after all, Rain, they're just playing with 8 men versus a full stack roster for eCoop this afternoon. Bit of fatigue there on that Lamela first free throw. We're going to look at the third and fourth quarters. It's a 38-19 scoring rally by eCoop here in the second half. 4 minutes and 35 left here in the fourth quarter. 14-point ball game. Tan rises for 3. Bang! Bang! Boom! And eCoop really raining it on here in the second half against Rain. Floater is an air ball for Shornak. 4 minutes and 10 remaining. And another steal by Lamela. Lamela heading this 3-on-1. Lamela stops and pops for a triple. Won't be bingo time for them, and Shornak. Oh, referees say it's off of Gian Racelis. Platoon swap here for eCoop. 69-51. 18-point ball game with a little under 4 minutes remaining in this matchup. 7 on the shot clock. Lamela swishes in the triple. Yes, sirree. 15-point ball game. As they say, an eternity of basketball remaining in this one. But Rain needs to start right now. But they did not do themselves any favors, allowing Mark Butol with that long 2. Lamela again. Tried to go deep to no avail. Second stringers here of eCoop. Visibly cold off the bench. 3 minutes and 10 left here in this ball game. Again, a reminder for everyone, it's Thunders of Manila and Chicken Chingu as they debut here in the 39 and below recreational division. As we are down to the midnight hours of this one. The fake, the shot. Oh, a miss from close range from Lance Hernandez. De Guzman airballs the three. And Alejandro De La Fuente patiently brings it up court. De La Fuente straight away three. Iron deficient goes out of bounds. And EcoOp still in firm control of this one. And Rain visibly fatigued. Playing with 8 men all throughout this one. Escalante wide left on that 3-point attempt. Steal by Keith Chan. Chan, a 3-pointer of his own. Also off to the left. EcoOp. On the fast break, a miss from close range. 2 tries. And Mark Mabutol couldn't get any one of them down. Santos gets the ball back. Straight away 3. Couldn't pop it in. So we're down to the last 2 minutes of this ball game. Keith, that's Noe Alejandro De La Fuente. Tried to thread the needle to Mark Mabutol. And a free layup here for Jared Flores. It's all over but the shouting as EcoOp on their way to victory number 1 here in this young season of your 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League 39 and below recreational, presented by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Santos trying to make a move with a minute remaining. Another 3. Still won't go through for Rain. Hasn't been for a while now. And Flores trying to get some consolation points to no avail. 45 seconds left and Mabutol missing on that first try, but still hustling to get that second attempt. Chan 3 on 2 and gets a right-handed finish. Of course, our league is supervised by Commissioner Tonishi Pohante, former UAAP and NCAA commissioner and the founding commissioner of the Vietnam Basketball Association. And we're just about done with game number 5 here at court number 2 of Gameville Ballpark. And that'll do it. EcoOp will go on to defeat season 25 finalist Rain 73-58 here in the 39 and below recreational division. Of course, we'll now, I think it's easy to tell right now for EcoOp on their best player of the game. It's been a balanced attack there, but overall it's been Alejandro De La Fuente with 16 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists with 1 steal as our best player of the game, brought to you by Feel Great System. We'll have our upcoming game between Thunders of Manila versus Chicken Chingu on the other side of this break. Of course, on behalf of the hardworking team of Kings of the Court, my name is Siago Paz, signing off for now. I will hand over the baton to our next commentator, Mr. Alvin Tanyada.
2 assists from eCoop, R E19N. We'd like to also call on our Salle Alumni Basketball League